Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the class on coordination chemistry. Today we will discuss about geometrical isomerism. Previously, we have discussed about structural isomerism. So I don't repeat definitions of any of these terms. I'll just directly discuss the geometrical isomerism. When it comes to geometrical isomerism, isomers will have same molecular formula, but they will be differ in physical and chemical properties. Now, this is a coordination chemistry topic, so we will discuss about geometrical isomerism in octahedral complexes, tetrahedral complexes, and square planar complexes. First, we will look at tetrahedral complexes. What is a tetrahedral complex? Metal and two ligands are in plane. One ligand is above the plane and the fourth ligand is below the plane. Now, if we replace any one of the ligands, then we don't get any geometrical isomerism. As we know, geometrical isomerism, which is also called as cis trans isomerism. I just forgot to uh, give the heading properly. Now we are discussing stereoisomerism. Previously we have discussed structural isomerism. Now we are discussing stereoisomerism. Stereoisomerism is two types. One is geometrical isomerism, other one is optical isomerism. So in this class, we will start discussing geometrical isomerism. What is geometrical isomerism? Geometrical isomerism, which is also called as cis-trans isomerism, compounds that can exhibit cis and trans isomers. What is a cis complex? What is a trans complex? If two ligands are side by side are what we can say adjacent, then these are called cis isomers. What is a trans isomer? If two ligands are related diagonally, diagonally, then we call it as a trans isomer. What is a trans isomer? If two ligands are related, are having diagonal relationship, then we call it as trans isomer. Now, in a tetrahedral complex, is it possible to have cis and trans isomers? Right. We will start with one by one. For example, compared to this ligand, say for example A, what is this B ligand? It is adjacent. Or what is this C ligand? It is also adjacent. What is this L ligand? Below ligand. This is also adjacent. So, with respect to this ligand, all the ligands are adjacent only. All the ligands are adjacent only. No ligand is placed diagonally. There is no ligand position diagonally. So here we don't get a trans isomer. When we don't get trans isomer, we also don't represent it as a cis isomer. So in case of a tetrahedral complex, because there is no possibility for trans isomer, we don't consider only cis. Okay. So here there is no geometrical isomerism. There is no geometrical isomerism. In case of tetrahedral complexes, there is no geometrical isomerism. Now we will look at square planar complexes. What is a square planar complex? Metal with four ligands in the plane. Metal with four ligands in the plane. Now, look at this complex, and now we will try to label them, and we will try to figure whether cis and trans isomers are possible or not. For example, we will label them A, B, C, D. Now, look at A and B. A and B are adjacent to each other. Look at A and D. A and D are adjacent to each other. Now look at A and C. A and C are diagonally related. A and C are diagonally related. So in this case, we can have cis A comma B is a cis isomer, A comma D is a cis isomer, whereas A comma C is a trans isomer. So in case of a square planar complex, we will get cis and trans isomer, cis and trans isomerism. So therefore, geometrical isomerism exists for square planar complexes. Now, for example, if you take M A4, that means all the four ligands are same. Then, do we have geometrical isomerism possible? Because here all the ligands are same ligands. All the ligands are same ligands, A and A and A. So here we don't have cis and trans because all the ligands are same and all are cis are having cis relation as well as a trans relation. So there is no geometrical isomerism here. So in M A4 molecules, we don't get geometrical isomerism. Now consider MA3B. That means we have changed one ligand, only one ligand. Now, is it possible to have cis and trans isomerism here? Again, look here. This A is cis to B, this A is cis to B, this A is trans to B. So sometimes A is cis, sometimes A is trans to B. So here also there is no clarity about cis and trans. So that is why in MA4 type complexes or MA3B complexes, we don't get cis and trans isomers. Now we will take a square planar complex having formula Ma2B2. What is Ma2B2 type complex? What is a cis complex? If two ligands, two same ligands are adjacent to each other, then we call it as a cis isomer. If two same ligands are adjacent to each other, then we call it as a cis isomer. So in this case, we can call this as a cis isomer. So forget about other two ligands. A molecule to have a cis configuration, we need two same ligands which are placed adjacent to each other. So without B ligands, this configuration is called as cis. Of course, B, when we place B with respect to B also, it is a cis isomer. So in MA2B2 formula, cis isomerism exists. Now we will check whether a trans isomer will exist or not. What is a trans isomer? If two same ligands are placed diagonally, then then we call it as a trans isomer. In a square planar complex, these two bonds are having diagonal relationship. So if we can place same ligands at these two positions, then we can say it is a trans isomer. So this is a trans isomer. Now we can also place both the B ligands at trans position. So MA2B2 complex will exhibit geometrical isomerism. It will exhibit geometrical isomerism. I'll give one example. This is a square planar complex of this formula. So we can draw geometrical isomerism for this formula. Similarly, I'll give one more example. This is again another square planar complex with the MA2B2 formula. We can draw geometrical isomers for both these complexes. Please take the notes along with me. For your convenience, I will draw both the cis and trans isomers for this complex. You practice it for other complex. Here, nitrogen is in bonding with metal. So we need to write ammonia ligand like this. Cl, Cl. This is cis isomer because both chlorines are both ammonia or cis to each other. This is trans isomer. Here both the chlorines are diagonally placed. Also, both ammonia ligands are diagonally placed. Now we will consider MA2BC. What is this complex? For a molecule to have cis configuration or trans configuration, our the prime importance is it must have two same ligands. Here MA2BC. So here we have two same ligands. Now we need to check whether these can be placed cis and trans or not. That is the only thing. Okay, if you have MA2, two same ligands, then yes, we can check whether they can be placed cis or not. Yes, A and A both are placed adjacent to each other. So this is a cis complex. Similarly, A and A can be placed diagonally. This is a trans complex. Here, both cis and trans are explained with respect to A. Here also A, but we are not considering both B and C. We are not considering it. Here, MA2B2 or MA2BC, both cis and trans isomerism exists. So a total of two geometrical isomers. are possible for this complex, right? So for this complex, a total of two geometrical isomers are possible, either for Ma2B2 or for Ma2BC. One is cis complex, another one is trans complex. Now look at this formula. M, A, B, C, D. Is it possible to have a cis configuration or a trans configuration? In this case, it is not possible, right? Because all the four ligands are different. All the four ligands are different. To predict whether it is having a cis configuration or trans configuration, we must have two same ligands. But here, there are no same ligands. All the four ligands are different. So in this case, we cannot say we cannot have cis and trans isomerism, right? Don't think that if there is no cis and trans isomerism, there is only one isomer that is possible. In this case, for MA4 case, there is no cis and trans. There is only one possibility. So number of geometrical isomers or number of isomers, only one. But in case of MABCD, there are three possibilities, three possible isomers. We will look at one by one. What is that? For example, take A and B are trans to each other. With respect to A and B are trans to each other. This is one isomer. And another possibility is A and C are trans to each other. A and C are trans to each other. And another possibility is A and D are trans to each other. So a total of three geometrical isomers exist here. Total geometrical isomers three, but these are not we can say they don't have cis and trans isomerism. Okay, so to be frank, this is not a geometrical isomerism also. So a total of three isomers exist for this complex, but they are not considered as geometrical. Now, if you want to have B and C as a trans, it will be somewhere here, C. If you want to have B and D as a trans, it will be somewhere in this complex. If you want to have C and D as a trans, it is in the first complex. So whatever you take other possibilities, they will coincide any one of these three options. So that is why a molecule with MABCD will have three isomers, but we cannot say whether they are cis or trans. Please take this correction. It is not palladium, it is platinum. It is platinum. Yeah, thank you.